When it comes to marriage, that's one of the first areas of our life God brings us and challenges to live one another life. It's a beautiful entry into marriage and full of promises. When people get married, they say how God brought us together. I'm so excited. But yet it's full of thorns when we begin to live it, because by nature we are selfish. That's why it's full of thorns. Not because marriage is bad, but because by nature we are selfish, and we get to see how selfish we are, and we also get to see how selfish our spouse can be, because both of us come into marriage looking at our own happiness. Both of us come into marriage saying, how can I be happy and what can my spouse do for me? But as the fellowship increases, as the romance increases, as the time together increases, the chores also increase. The babies come, the cleaning, the washing, the cooking, all the work at home increases. The financial challenges begin to increase. Someone says, that's my salary, my money, I made that money. Someone else says, no, I made that money. The finances begin to increase. Who is responsible to earn it begins a debate. Who has the right to spend it becomes a debate. Who will submit to one another becomes a debate. All of this together becomes a challenge. That's why that which holds great promise possesses great challenges, because of the greatness of our selfishness. We think, what is in it for me? And when it gets hard, when we begin to think our spouse is not like us, or our spouse is being harsh to me, is not speaking kindly to me, is behaving ungodly, is not devoted to me, then I want out. This is how commonly people think. And nowadays, increasingly, this is how believers also think. I want out. I want out. I want to come out of this circumstance. I want to come out of this environment. It seems strange that when we marry somebody, we marry because we're in love and there's romance and all of that. But it seems strange that God has to now come into our lives and remind us, husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. That almost seems like something really strange. Why would God have to remind us, husbands and wives, to love our spouses when we in the first place entered into marriage because we genuinely were in love with one another? Love is not a feeling. It begins to grow. In marriages, we got to understand, we all can have opinions. We all will have opinions. But agreement is a choice. Division and rebellion is not an option in marriage. Opinion is a right, but agreement is a choice. We have a right to have our opinions, but we have no right to be divided in the home.